Booyah! 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 What's good, my peoples? What's good, my peoples? You are now rocking on the Ain't Nothing Funny show. I am Alamo, the president, and no, I did not have no sexual relationships with a porn star. How y'all doing, my peoples? How y'all doing, man? Want to say peace up, much love, much love. How y'all day was? Was it productive? Was this misty rain? This slump shit? Put y'all in a backtrack. Y'all can't do nothing today. Man, how was that, man? Hope everything was everything for everybody though. You know y'all wish it was that yesterday's weather, that good old funky yesterday. Yesterday was a little cool. It wasn't all of that, but it was other day. It was something real. Like I say, I am Alamo the president, baby. Oh man, shit. My weekend was great as always. You know what I mean? People might think I'll be lying and shit, but my shit been motivated. Yo, good shout out to my brother Jay Brock. You know what I mean? Fucking Fats. Uh, ain't nothing funny as you always. Brooklyn on the Brown Table. You know what I mean? Big Mike. You know what I mean? Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to CL from Pussy talking shit like that. And the rest of the group. What's the rest of everybody? Rest of everybody, man. You know what I mean? I've been up here watching little sports last night. Try to see my Knicks move up. They didn't play though, but trying to see everything. They already clinched it. You know, it's been what's the name? I've been watching this fucking this whole little bullshit with this Donald Trump shit and everything. Yo, I'm telling you, man, like a lot of shit. Niggas need to leave that man alone. I don't know for how everybody else feel, but I feel differently about that man. You know, but the world is different to each to their own. You know, but give him a break. Give him a break, bro. Give him a break. We all got flaws. We all got problems. That's I got to spark up, man. I usually spark up early, but check that out. Leave that man alone, man. Let that man get his problems off. Let him do what he's do, cause it's more bigger fishes and bigger shit out there than we worry about some little shit. There's people dying in this world today. There's fucking a lot of storms going on. It's fucking world today, tornadoes, and all that other bullshit. A lot of shit going on, man. Hold your head, man, for reference. The shit we talking about president shit, that shit is bullshit. Cause eventually the man gonna either get off or only get if the only thing he could be charged with is the highest he can get is 4 years for that shit. And him being who he is, he might get no years for that shit, man. I mean, that's the real shit. I'm laid back, chilling today, relaxing, man. You know what I mean? A lot of shit. You know, you got a grandbaby here. She put you in that emotion. So it's a lot of shit. A lot of shit you gotta do, man. Well, it's a beautiful thing, enjoying it, being a grandpapa. You know what I mean? This shit is called enjoyment. Kick back off your shoes, relax your feet, the party on down to the. I'm just kicking. Just kicking. You know what I mean? Got my shoes off, just kicking. Y'all up on it, I'm just kicking like chicken. You know what I mean? I had me some good old Spanish food. You know, some of that shit was yeah. That's one thing about Grubhub and all that other shit. If your shit is nasty, only you gotta report that shit to them and shit like that. Ain't like you went to the store. I think it's the best to go to the store. You can pick out your food and see how your food look before you get there and shit like that. All of that shit in the Grubhubs and all that shit right there, DoorDash and everything. You order oxtails and they charge your ass about you paying $40 for the oxtails. And when you go in there and look, you got about like three oxtails, and a whole bunch of little shit. So you already know about that shit, man. Them grub hugs and all that shit is a gimmick, man. Them people know. And I like to go to the place to see my food. One thing out of it. You don't know what piece of chicken you want. They just slap that shit in the box, and then they could hit you with some yesterday food or some other food that they've been storing for a couple of days. So you know that shit is bullshit. And you know who mostly use Grubhub and all of that. So they know they could give you some poor shit. Man, pay attention to that shit, my brother and sister. Yo, I don't know if y'all heard about this shit, man. Like this shit is crazy. You know, I have family members that this happened. You know, I have friends and people you know or stories you hear about shit like that. But y'all heard about this story, man? Like this shit is like real out the box. Yo, dude from the 2400 block in Philly. Yeah, I ain't forgot this dude name, man. Anyway, so like him and his brother, so called, supposed to been playing basketball. You know, like some little tournament type shit. And his brother was bragging about it. This dude only 19 years old. Killed his brother like 22, 21, 22 years old over a fucking basketball game. Over a fucking basketball game where maybe he could have went back and tried to play harder the next game. Well, running back. You know what I mean? What did it go to this world tap? People is so violent to think about killing your brother over a basketball game. I think about killing my brother over other shit than some basketball game or some other shit. Putting hands on people that's physical. But your brother, or you kill him, some people don't know how it feels to lose a brother. Like lose a brother. I do. I know how that shit feels. So, you know, losing your brother and taking those kind of actions and reactions. I wonder what did you go home and tell your mom, or when are you in the precinct and your mother come and visit you because she's gonna come and visit you, or some if she comes and visits you, what do you tell her about you murdering her son and that's your brother? You know, where was the father at for y'all? Because yo, evidently, I know how that shit goes. Me and my brother used to stay fighting. Me and my brother used to be in Brownsville all day. That's all we knew. We would fight over dumb shit. We had different grandmoms and shit on father's side. We fight about who grandmoms doing the best for the next grandmom. Who grandmoms bought this or what mommy bought you, or you stayed home and or this and that. And you know, we used to get into scuffles all the time. I'm being an older brother, and that's being a younger brother. You know, thinking he older and shit like that. It seems the same case of what happened right here. The younger brother thought he was older. You know what I mean? He was intimidated. And there's a lot of sucker shit that happens like that because I'm telling you, boy, there's a lot of sucker shit that happens. But then when family members come into that kind of play, it was more bigger issue to the story. Son could have been bragging everything he did. Oh, look what I got. Maybe old boy was too tough up in the streets. Too tough up in the streets. You know what I mean? The mental of that was being like too tough up in the streets. So maybe that was the cause, or whatever that had made him go into some shit like that. Me, I would not understand why would he do some shit like that, but that was kind of deep. That was kind of deep, you know, for this joint to go down like that. I would say I would say it would be another motivation for these kids out here. Yo, so don't be so angry at a family member or certain things. This is for the kids, bro. You know, adults know how to figure that shit out. Know how to move around what's going on. However they handle their business, that's some real adult shit. But on some kid shit, mind that, man. Be mind that, man. because homeboy gonna sit inside of jail for the rest of his life and be like, yo, son, I miss my family. Which one do you miss? Do you miss your brother or do you miss yourself or your mother? You can't miss your mother because your mother and your family is hurting behind that. And then you went back and had a gun, got the gun. Did you have a gun on you when you did that? Oh boy, right there, you played yourself. You played yourself. The judge gonna look at you like, yo, you dumbed out on that, partner. You had enough chance and enough time to think about what you was doing, bro. So you dumbed out on that. And what was the people inside of the gym y'all was playing? With all of that shit. That's the shit that will really, really I don't catch on to. But you dumped out on that shit, man. There's a reason for everything, though. I can say that. There's a reason for everything. If you my brother and I so cool love you and have respect for you, a lot of this shit, words, don't get into involved intertwine between blood brothers. I'm not saying, oh, nigga that I see on the streets, you see on the streets, yo, that's my brother. To another nigga that don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? With blood brothers, when you got to get into something physical, and irrational about anything like that, don't be my blood brother. I don't want no parts. I don't want no more parts of you. I don't need no what's the name, because your energy will have people in jail. In jail. This is some real shit. You will have people inside of jail. So I get homie situation. I get homie what he's doing. I get that. So, check that out. It's either that or the power. It's either that or power. Mm. Yo, I keep about get my phone hit up. Yo, facts, man. I sent you a link, man. Just hit up on the link, brother. If you want to jump in, hit up on the link, man. Yeah, but like I was saying, anyway, like shit like that when it comes down to brothers, you also have people with egos. Egos. Ego is the worst. Ego is the worst. Especially whoever. And we never know what was said or how he was joking with him, how he played around with the situation. You would never know what was going on. You know what I mean? And that's real facts. That's real known. So like my condolence, to his brother, and I even say my condolence to him because he was rightfully out of his mind. He had to be on some kind of drug or something like after basketball game. But a lot of shit in Monster Home builds up, man. And these young kids right now, these young kids that can't express themselves in the right way. Imagine if that was somebody else. He probably possibly would have did the same thing. Well, it's hard for kids nowadays to express themselves because there's no guidance, no junior guidance. Like back in the days, we had big brother, big sister program. Somebody come and pick them up, take them on the trip, take them great adventures, take them to the movie, take them on some weekend shit. You know what I'm saying? Some real hip hop shit. Some shit had them want to do shit, man. And that's real. That is real. You know, my condolence to the family once again, man. Shit like that bullshit change the whole program of the world today. That you saying it's getting evil and evil, bro. Evil and evil, bro. Evil and evil, bro. I wonder what defense he's gonna have now from him saying that. Like, did his brother pull out a weapon on him? How did that? How did that? How that reaction happen? Like how did that what happened? What did his brother did to him for him to come and shoot him after a game, bro? After a fucking game. Who was mad at who? After a fucking game. This is serious. But who was mad at who? Who did what? To provoke him provoke that man that much. What provokes it? What he dunked on him? If he crossed him, if he did a spin, jabs a bomb, spin, cross him, and then dunked on him, hey, and he on the floor and shit, he like he hurt. And you standing on him like you Sean Kemp, yeah, motherfucker, pointing and gunshots at him and all of that other shit. And every time he scored, he's Stephen Curry. He's throwing up the threes and all of that other shit. That shit will tick you off though in the basketball game. What ticks people off when they playing in the sports? Because there's a lot of shit ticks me off though. I ain't gonna lie. You can't sit in my face be playing no video game and you winning and all day you talking yo what shit. You can't hold me. Watch I shoot this. That's how little Snoop posted died. God bless. God bless. You can't be playing around with people. People have emotion, especially the world making this world mad competitive. Everybody is you want to get them Jordan numbers. Everybody want to get this and all that. Maybe he was getting ready to go to the NBA, and you know, somebody on the sideline had a camera and they caught it. Ching. Oh, so you had. Oh shit! This the only nigga that dunked on him throughout his whole basketball career. He was a star until that shit happened. Oh, you know what? He gonna go like Sunday on above the rim. He gonna go inside the book bag and get the hammer. He did the above the rim shit. Shot up the park, man. Well, he didn't shoot up the park. He went strictly to some hood shit. He did that above the rim shit. Yo, you heard? Yo, Tupac. Hand him the book bag. Hand him the book bag. The hammer is up in that bitch. Holy shit. Oh man, God bless, man. But he walked up on him with the hammer. If he was his brother and he walked up on him with the hammer, that was a straight. I don't know, bro. Straight. I don't know, bro. His brother stood there and let him threaten him. I don't know, bro. With that be said, that's some more asshole shit, man. Yo, what's up with this, man? I don't know if this shit is real or fake. These dudes came up with a Rihanna doll. Supposed to be what? Mattelli, whatever the fuck that shit is. Milton Bradley, whatever the fuck that shit name is. This Rihanna doll. The doll look prettier than Rihanna. yo, no disrespect. You made the doll look better than you. Nigga like, where they do that shit at? And then you got the long African neck. How they put the brace around her neck like she's African to get on the long African neck. But no lie, that weave sold in good on that doll. So it's a beautiful doll. I wonder if it's real or fake. Or do they need more dolls like that for the black kids? You know what I mean? Put them out there. Do they need more dolls like this for like the little black little females, like the little black little mermaid and shit? The Coley, make a little Coley doll if they didn't do that already. Like no lie. Do you think it should be more actors like black actors or black R&B singers that should be in some of them dolls? Like, do you think Barbie should make some shit like that? Like, so promote a little bit more of that shit. The beautiful ones and the one that's out there doing productive shit for the kids. Not these people out here scripting and doing all of these. They ain't deserving no dolls. I'm talking about all of this eat my pussy and all of that asshole eating. They don't deserve none of those shit. I'm talking about the real people. Like, you give a Rihanna one, you could give a Lizzo one, you could give a face wise, body wise, no body shaming, no face shaming. So you could get possibly a Mary J. Blige one. You know, whoa. And if you want to go to the parenting ones, you can get the Patti LaBelle ones. You can make a Aretha Franklin doll, from a for Barbie. You can make some shit that's that real, that's some real positive shit. Some a Denzel Washington one. Go to these people and say, can we use your face for that? Yo, y'all will make mad money off of that shit because consumers will tell you majority of the consuming and who puts out that money is black people. So if you get these people that these people like, they will go and buy those dolls. The fucking Denzel Washingtons or the fucking Tyrese and them chocolate ass doll, a black chocolate doll that's Tyrese. You you know who else motherfucking Wesley Snipe doll, like from Matilda, Bradley, whatever y'all want to call that shit. You can get shit like that. This one you could get this doll. You get a 50 cent. You know, one of those kind of dolls, man. Something that's real, man. You could get the whole collection of ghosts, the whole collection Tyreek and them dolls. You can get all kind of dolls, man. Black kids are, you think you're making money now off these dolls. Black kids and people go sponsor that shit, support it. They go support it, go buy that shit. Change it up. But she's a beautiful doll though. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that away from her. That's why I say they would need to do that. They would need to step their game up and make some shit like that and have us proud. Cause I would put up with a Tiana Taylor doll from it could be in the Barbie shit. Put them in a house. Put them in a nice white house. Put them in a nice dude coming up in a nice car, driving them around and shit. Like the Kent. You can still have Kent, but also like I say, you could have the Denzel Washington doll. The younger Denzel, not the older cat, the younger Denzel. I'm up here on the couch, Alamo, the president up on the couch on Ain't Nothing Funny show. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you some real shit like that. And put them in a rich house like you do, Barbie, and everything will be cool. Everything will be cool. Fuck it. Have them kids designing their own dolls and letting Milton Bradley do that. Do that shit every month, every week, or some shit like that. Use a different child face, but then that will be like it's exploiting childs. But you're doing it anyway. So do something with that, man. Do something power with that, man. Like I say, yo, Brooklyn Fast, I hit you up with the MO. You ain't even jump on. Um, yeah, I got about two of them, and then I'm on my mission all the way to heaven, heaven seven, all the way to heaven. That's how old school I go back, man. But I'm gonna get to this right here. Kudek dogs, Kudek dogs. Remember I was telling y'all that all of these dudes. Wait, oh yeah, here. What y'all think about this too? WWE merchant with UFC. That's what I really wanted to say too. And it's creating what 21 billion for the Giants. What you think about that? I think Vince McMahon and this dude right here, Rogan, just on their bullshit because WWE, I know what this dude Brock Lesnar came, he did that shit in both of those shits, and probably another other wrestler and all of that. But now y'all really getting into the real brutal. Now you saying this ain't fake. All of the shit that we were saying wrestling so all of these years, everybody, oh, I want to see him super. Get that fake shit out of here. This ain't fake. Like this is real. This is a real company. This is a real company. So, what's up with that? What's up with that, man? Do y'all think that was a good combined shit, like putting these two together to do some shit like that? Do y'all think that was real enough to do some shit like WWE? And would y'all want to see that? Do y'all want to see some WWE shit with wrestling, real wrestlers? And then which wrestlers are y'all gonna do that with? Them old ass wrestlers? The ones that's the John Cena type ass niggas, or the new wrestlers that's coming in now that's trying to get inside that wrestling sport? Because there is a drafting league, like that shit is like basketball and football and shit like that. There's a lot of people that's fighting, like trying to get up on those teams. It ain't just that easy and shit like that to get up. And so, do y'all take those kind of the amateurs and put them in the inside of UFC? But if UFC merged with WWE, is that mean that it's going to be a lot of fake shit now going on inside UFC? You going to hear them stomping on the ring before they punch you, or you going to hear them slap their body instead of what's the name? Like how do that? How do that change the demographics of this wrestling now and UFC? Because that's a big different change. That's a very, very, very big difference to me. I don't know how everybody else see it. They might say, "Yo, it's the same shit that they doing." Yeah, but it's the same fake shit. It will be the same fake shit. It would be the same shit. You know what I mean? I thought UFC was real. I see real blood coming out of niggas' face, niggas' ears coming off, niggas' eyes coming out their head. I never seen no shit like that in wrestling. But Sandman in the back in the days, old school wrestling. And part of that shit was fake too. Some of that shit was real. A lot of that shit was real back in the day, but they commercialized that shit. And here we got commercial fighters coming in here doing backbreakers and shit like that. Still trying to do a backbreaker, and he's 60 years old because he broke. Come on, bro. Come on, man. How you emerge into some shit like that, man? I want to see niggas get fucked up. Not no acting. We coming in here with clowns, doink the clowns, and people in here coming in here and what's the name, man? I don't want to see that, man. Don't fuck up UFC for no bullshit. They already did it when they mixed boxers. They mixed boxers when they put my nigga who? Tony? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was my favorite boxer. Get him fucked up. They put the best street baller in a brawler in there. Come on, bro. Fucking the game up. Keep that shit real, man. Keep sports real, man, and stop trying to fake it down because we understand that all of that money now that was going into sports back in the days, y'all not seeing that money right now. The economy is damn near broke. People ain't even watching TVs because they can't even afford TVs. You know what I mean? You can afford the TV, but you can't afford the cable system. You know what I mean? Yo, you can't buy a TV without cable. Like, what type of shit is that? Now the government just hitting people up talking about they giving people free Wi-Fi. Come on, bro. Like, yeah, you like it's bug. That shit is bug, man. That wrestling shit gotta go, bro. That wrestling shit gotta go, homie. Not in no UFC, bro. I don't give a fuck. 21 billion. That's some good ass money. I ain't gonna lie. 21 billion dollars is a fucking hell of a money, bro. A hell of a money, bro. No lie. Hell of a money, bros. You know what I mean? Also, before I get up out here, because I'm only gonna be in here on a little short time, because I gotta do one later. You know, with people. Yeah. Remember, I was telling y'all, brother, I said stuff. The same shit I was telling y'all about how all of these other countries is going, and everybody saying here crying. You see that death symbol up there, and the people praying with the cross right there, and then there's a devil down there too, brother, and sisters. Y'all understand? That's the reason too. He's gonna keep putting the pressure on Donald Trump's neck. He's trying to save the dollar, brother. He's trying to save. Donald Trump says the U.S. dollar is no longer what be the world standard. So you know what was backing us up and had us controlling the world, being the superpower of the world, was the U.S. dollar. Y'all folios. The U.S. dollar was backing up everything, brother and sisters. Every country trades, everything was dealing off the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar now is going to be inflated and it's going to be gone. And then how you going to trade? How you going to get trades? How you going to back up the trades? How you going to do this? How you going to do that? How you going to do this? You ain't going to be able to do shit because it's going to be all digitally. And then now that means they imports is short when it start going digitally because now they got to maintain and manage what products or what they can go out there and give out to sell because they're not getting so much. They're getting little of everything. And then hopefully these other countries want to take the currencies that we are giving. So that means we're gonna have to fall into their chain, I guess. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy and a coincidence that right throughout all of this struggle and power, your boy Lee dies. Bob Lee. You know who Bob Lee was, right? And he was dealing with cryptocurrency too. But Bob Lee was the Cash App holder. He was the founder of Cash App. Reportedly stabbed to death. They didn't even find nobody who stabbed that man yet. So what's going to happen to Cash App? Somebody's trying to take over Cash App. So you know what that means. The money is getting ready to be gone, inflated. Once they take over all of those other shits that provide you your money, Zelle, all of them other shits. Because once banks close, Zelle and them is gone. And look what's going on right now. A lot of banks is closing. A lot of banks is closing. So once that closed, Zelle is wiped away. Zelle is wiped away. What's next? What's trying to go next first? Cash App. Who the fuck wanted to stab the Cash App owner and shit like that? Or who was doing a history of trying to go there and find out who's the owner of Cash App before they sign up for Cash App? Who was doing that? Ain't a motherfucking soul. Ain't a motherfucking soul ever talked about Bob Lee and they got their money. Send my money through Cash App. You know how you can give me my bread? Send it through Cash App. Ain't a motherfucking soul. Ain't a motherfucking soul. I'll say that again. Ain't a motherfucking soul out there worrying about that. Word? Oh, the Cash App dead. And Donald Trump is talking about this, and Donald Trump tell you that wealthy farmers, wealthy former President Donald Trump has expressed concerns about the U.S. dollar, stating that it is potentially collapsing. Cause could be the biggest America defeat in 200 years. Come on, bro. Our power was we were superpowers with the great powers with that money, bro. Once that's gone, we is over with. We is over with. So it goes back to this dude right here. It goes back to this dude right here. That fast. Yo, you caught up. They caught up two cryptocurrency dudes from doing frauds. That's what they say was fraud. And a lot of big politicians, even movie stars, rappers, everybody and their mama lost money off that Bitcoin currency. Well, not Bitcoin, whatever the other currency shit is. And then they say they're gonna try to bring the money to crypto. Remember, crypto was done not dealing with America, dealing with the banks. That was some other shit. That was some secret type banks on their side that you can't get you can't get they can't get into your shit. You can keep your money, whatever, however the bullshit is. Fuck that shit, whatever that shit is. And the government had the banks, and now the banks is closing down, and now the government is going into crypto soon, allegedly soon. You know what I'm saying? With that note, just pay attention and stay focused, man. You know, because right now something is being sprayed in the air, bro. Sprayed in the air, bro. You got your brother killing your brother, your mother killing your mother, fathers killing fathers, babies killing. You know what I mean? The same shit. It's world cycle. Until people want to unite, and on time they're gonna unite when something catastrophic happens, something real big, and something real big is coming, and everybody gonna want to unite. People buying up water right now and shit like that. Well, they told you back in the days, 20 years, start saving up that water. You better start saving up canned goods. You better start saving up all of this and all of that. The niggas is like, what? Fuck out of here. All right, boom. You know, and when the shit comes down, you ain't got no survival kit. Before we keep killing each other, just make sure they killing us. On that note, you was fucking with the Ain't Nothing Funny show. I am told you. Alamo the president, baby. Good dealing with y'all.